All right, viewers, moving on, a research report on Diwali sales by CAIT Research and Trade Development Society reveals that both among business community and consumers, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emerged as a strong brand ambassador for GST relief and Swadeshi adoption and has an unprecedented influence over the people, having their unflinching confidence, which has culminated into an unprecedented surge in the festive trade activity across the country, with total estimated Diwali sales touching 5.4 lakh crores, marking the highest ever festival season turnover in India's retail and trading history. Now, one of the key findings of this report is that total estimated trade volume is 5.4 lakh crores worth of business that was generated during this Diwali season. Let me quickly go across to Mohit Bhatt, who's joining me with more details of this. Mohit, the Prime Minister has been pushing for Swadeshi, and after GST 2.0, he's spoken of how this will boost purchase, and this is now being reflected in reports and researches that have been carried out, the highest ever festive sale that has happened this time around.
Well, yes, in fact, the latest findings by the CAIT clearly shows that how Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emerged as a strong brand ambassador for GST relief and Swadeshi adoption, and this has led to the unprecedented surge in festive trade activity across the nation during the time of Diwali, with total estimated Diwali sales touching 5.4 lakh crores. Now, this is something which is very big, and also what the BJP as of now says is that this is a clear answer to those who said that Indian economy is dead, and those who were questioning India's stand vis-a-vis US tariffs, and they clearly say that...
All right, Mohit, in fact, I'm going to come back to you. Let me go across to Mr. Praveen Khandelwal. He's the chief of the CAIT, the agency which has carried out this entire research, the report details of which we are telling you now. Mr. Khandelwal, good afternoon, namaskar, a very happy Diwali, and clearly a very happy Diwali for everybody across the country.
Thank you, and same to you and to your viewers as well.
Mr. Khandelwal, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Mr. Khandelwal, this research report that CAIT has now released, of course, reflects how it's been, a very happy Diwali for people across the country, specifically after GST 2.0. It clearly has boosted, purchasing power of the people across the country.
Absolutely. The report in entirety reflects that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the highest brand ambassador in the country, on whose words not only the trading community but even the common people acted upon, and therefore we were able to cross the benchmark of 5.40 lakh crores in goods and 65,000 crores of rupees in service sector, which is certainly a record, and it is a great push for the Swadeshi call given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Mr. Khandelwal, I also want to particularly talk about, how people have turned to Swadeshi. This is something that the Prime Minister and the Modi government have been reiterating time and again. The fact that we all should be vocal for local and take pride in it. And clearly Indians have taken pride in the fact that we have to buy Swadeshi and make sure that we use Make in India products every festive season.
Well, it has also established one another factor that come what may, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the entire trading community keeps a confidence on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it has been now established that we all know the capacity of the Prime Minister to take a decision at the right time, and he also has the courage to implement and execute the decision. Therefore, whatever actions are taken by any other people or any country, it has a least impact on the Indian consumer and the trade, and therefore during this critical period, when some people were calling Indian economy is a dead economy, this vibrancy among the consumers and the business community has brought a new game into the picture, and therefore I can confidently say that the small manufacturing units and the business community will be the key driver for Indian economy to get a boost. So certainly, it's a happy situation for the country.
All right, Mr. Praveen Khandelwal, thank you very much for speaking with us on Times Now, the CAIT General Secretary there, talking about how this Diwali has seen massive purchase, massive trade activity across the country. Let me also go back to my colleague Mohit Bhatt, who's been getting us details of this particular report. Mohit, you know, we heard Praveen Khandelwal talk about how the Prime Minister pushing for Swadeshi, specifically after GST 2.0, has seen action, has seen results as well across the country, and how non-manufacturing sector has emerged as one of the key sectors that has provided a boost to the Indian economy and will keep providing that.
Well, yes, in fact, you see, when Prime Minister says that we need to move towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, people have actually listened to him. Now, according to this particular report that has been released by CAIT, it shows that how there has been a decline in terms of buying of the foreign goods by the people, and when it comes to the items from the local market, they have been brought in huge numbers, which has led to these massive sales. So the details of it will follow soon, that what exactly are the nitty-gritties of the report, but it clearly shows that how Prime Minister speaking about vocal for local during Diwali, Atmanirbhar Bharat, this has been expected by the people in this country, and now we see that how it has led to massive sales in non-retail sector. Now, the BJP also says as of now is that those who said that Indian economy is dead, this is a clear slap on their face, given the fact that how exactly there have been massive sales during the season of Diwali, and also those who are questioning India's stand vis-a-vis from tariff and how Indian economy will fare. This shows them the door, because what we see as of now is that this particular report shows that how the call by Prime Minister Narendra Modi of local for vocal, Atmanirbhar Bharat in wake of Trump tariff has fact given a boost to the sales.
That's right. Mohit, let me also go across to our colleague Pratibha, who's joining us with details of this report. Pratibha, it's been a Shubh Deepavali for most Indians across the country, buying and contributing to the economy. Get us more details of this report that has been released by the CAIT.
So, Shreya, every time during the festival season, there is a uptick in the sales, and this time around the numbers have increased. And here is a report that speaks about the festival sales, and it talks about how in tier 1, 2, 3 cities there has been a sudden surge. And of course the Prime Minister had also spoken about the GST Bachat Utsav. He made a mention of that in his Diwali letter to the nation as well. And here is the CAIT Research and Trade Development Society report, which actually speaks about these findings and the impact that it has had on ground in the sales. So it goes on to mention that the sales, the estimated Diwali sales, have touched 5.40 lakh crores, marking the highest ever festival season turnover in India's retail and trading history. It's also estimated that beside goods and services sector, which include primarily packaging, hospitality, cab service, travel, event management and others, it is estimated that this sector has generated a festive business of about 65,000 crores. So Shubh Deepavali, just like you mentioned, in the tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 cities, the festivities, and it's broken down in these details as well, of gold and jewelry amounting to 10%, that is the contribution category-wise sales distribution, and of course the other items that are bought during the pujas as well, consumer durables, grocery, gift items, sweet and namkeen, bakery and confectionery. These were some of the biggest purchases that were made. Interestingly, it also makes a case for Swadeshi items and the direct impact, like we mentioned, of the GST cuts. It says 72% of the surveyed traders reported higher sale volumes directly attributable to the reduced GST, and consumers also expressed greater satisfaction with stable prices and festive demand. And speaking about the Swadeshi sentiment, the Prime Minister has been speaking about it. It also mentions that nearly 87% of the consumers actually prefer Indian-made goods over the imported ones. So that's a big change in the consumer behavior as well. 87% of consumers preferring India-made goods. A visible decline in demand for Chinese goods was reported across all survey cities. Traders noting that Indian manufacturers' visibility and sales have grown more than 25%. So, the numbers speak for themselves, and it clearly shows that people have chosen Swadeshi items.
That's right. Pratibha, as well as Mohit, to you, thank you very much to both of you for getting us details of this particular report. Moving